This is how it usually goes down. I'm not even lying. Usually the people that are bullied end up looking like whole meal snacks out here, and then the bullies end up like broke, snaggletooth. And we'll party like we're 17. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So school's almost back in, and I know that I have a lot of younger viewers, so I decided that I was going to do some back to school videos. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you 5 tips to survive high school. Okay, I graduated high school 5 years ago, and granted, high school was not the best for me, I'm not gonna lie. But knowing what I know now, and knowing what I wish I knew then, I'm going to share with you 5 tips. Number 1 is to focus on your schoolwork, okay? School is not no fashion show. School is not freaking Tinder or none of that. Don't let nobody call you lame for wanting to be in your studies and do your work. It is really good to be smart, and you're gonna appreciate it in the long run when the people who are calling you lame are stupid as hell and you are thriving. The second tip that I wanna give to you is do not try to fit in. There is no need to try and fit in with your peers. It is the stupidest thing that you could possibly do. You need to be yourself first and foremost. High school is usually a place where people find their own individuality. Like, you find yourself, you find who you truly are. You don't need to be trying to make other people like you, because at the end of the day, no matter what you do, some people are just not going to like you. Who cares, really? Be yourself. Don't worry about who likes you, who doesn't like you, if you're popular, if you're not popular. What is high school? You're gonna be there for 4 years, and then you're gonna be in the real world. And when you go out in the real world, nobody's gonna be asking you, how many friends did you have in high school? How many people did you sit with at lunch? Like, were you popular? That's not a question on a real life job application. It doesn't matter. I enjoy my privacy, I enjoy my space, I enjoy my alone time. Like, now I am not embarrassed by it. I love it. If I'm not feeling it, I will go and sit on my corner by myself. I do not need anybody to be around me, talking to me, or none of that. Like, I can be alone, and that's gonna help you in the future, because you're not always gonna have somebody holding your damn hand. Like, there are some times where you're gonna have to be alone, and you have to just deal with it. While you're wasting your time trying to fit in with the crowd, there's somebody actually doing their work in high school who's actually gonna become someone huge in the future, and that could be you. My third tip, this goes for my girls, okay? Do not even get into it with boys. Like, listen, I'm just saying, boys are naturally more immature than girls. Me right now, if I date a man my age, he's going to be mentally light years more immature than me. Because I don't know what it is. Like, maybe there's an exception out there, but all I know is that men are naturally more immature than women. So imagine when you're in high school, like, you're sitting there with a 16, 17-year-old mindset, and they still 13 years old. Don't even do it. Don't waste your time. There are like really rare, and I'm talking rare, cases of a high school sweetheart. Yeah. I don't know about that. You guys, every relationship that I had in high school was just stupid, a waste of time. Honestly, just, oh my god. I have so many stories that, like, I want to tell you guys about, but it's gonna have to be like a separate video. Do not focus on boys, because it's just gonna bring you down, and you have all your life to deal with boys. Like, it's not even that deep, okay? Don't even mess with them. Don't mess with them. Tip number 4 is dealing with the stress of schoolwork. It can get stressful because you're going to all these different classes, you have homework in all these different places. It can get overwhelming, but it is definitely possible. If you do your best, and you know for a fact that you did your best, that's the only thing that you can do. You have 4 years in high school to improve and better yourself, and you can get better if you want to get better. And also, don't be afraid to ask for help. Your teachers are there for a reason. Speak up, open your mouth. If you do not ask, you will not receive. So if you need help, ask for it. The last thing that I want to talk about is bullying. I know that bullying is a very big thing in high schools, before, now, and it's still gonna happen in the future. Let's be real. It's sad, but the reality of the situation is that it happens, and it can happen. But I feel like the best way to go about a bully is to ignore them. I know that everybody says it, but it is true. Ignore them. And that's why I'm so big on loving yourself, because if you know yourself and you know your self-worth, nothing that anybody else says to you is going to affect that. Like, nothing that anybody says is going to shake that love that you have for yourself. So if somebody's bullying you about your looks, about your smarts, at the end of the day, they're the ones who have an insecurity that they're putting out on you. This is how it usually goes down. I'm not even lying. Usually the people that are bullied end up looking like whole meal snacks out here, rich. Listen, I'm being for real. And then the bullies end up like broke, snaggletooth. I used to get made fun of in school, and let me tell you something. I'm cute as I don't know what, and nobody can tell me nothing. And everybody who used to dog me back in the day was in my DMs after the fact. Believe that. So summing everything up, tip number 1 is to do your schoolwork. Number 2, don't try to fit in. Be yourself. Number 3, do not mess with these little boys. They're not worth your time. Do not mess with these little boys. Number 4, do not give up if you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed. Do your best. It's the only thing that you can do. And number 5, do not give the satisfaction to let these bullies hurt you and bring you down. Anyway guys, that's the end of this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!